4 types of salesmen. Which one are you? The 4 types of salesmen. This video will be helpful if you own a business, so you know how to motivate your salesman, so you know how to understand what makes each individual salesman tick, how to get the most out of your sales team, and overall, which salesman are you? The 4 salesmen you'll have, okay? You have the seasoned salesman. Alright, the seasoned salesman has been selling for a long time. He's great. He can sell his pants off, man. Alright? Because of that, he knows everything. So, with that being said, you can't teach him anything because he already knows it all. Okay? Once you become that seasoned salesman, you can no longer be a great salesman because you can improve from that point. And just as any sport, as sales would be a sport or anything, you have to continue to practice and get better at what you do. Once you've got to the point to where you think you know it all, you're not trying to get any better because you think you're the best, okay? You're not. You never will be, okay? Because if that were possible, then you would know it all, okay? No one knows it all. That is your seasoned salesman, the best salesman, okay? The great salesman. But also the salesman with the expiration date. At that point in which he knows it all is, that's what you're going to get from him. At that point, then that's his expiration date. The other type of salesman, the emotional salesman. The salesman that gets emotionally attached to the process of the sale and is addicted to the high that he gets from the sale, and once becoming addicted to that high from the sale, is like a junkie, and he can't handle it when he doesn't get the sale, so he takes it hard. Over time, you're going to crash and burn, just like a addict. You can only do it so long before it does you, okay? That's your emotional salesman. The other type of salesman you have is your true salesman. Okay? Once you understand that everything is a sale in life, every choice you make, a sale is a decision someone makes. You're selling all the time. A sale is a transfer of positive energy that makes you make a decision to continue this positive energy or to interject this positive energy into your life based on the decision that you made today. Okay? A true salesman will carry himself in that way all the time with no emotional attachment to the sale. There will be sales that we don't get. We do not know why we don't get the sale. And it's not meant for us to know why. Some you can figure out and learn from that. But always be willing to learn and be quick to forget. Because then you fall into the emotional salesman category, which crashes and burns. The other type of salesman you have, we got the seasoned salesman, the great salesman, the one who ends up eventually knowing it all. You can't teach them anymore, so they can never advance past a certain point. The emotional salesman who will do great as long as he's doing great, but once he has a bad run, eventually he's going to crash and burn. Okay? Then your true salesman, which can stand the test of time because there is no emotional attachment to that sale, and he understands that the process of sales is somewhat out of your hands and out of your control. You can't worry about what you cannot control. You will not sell everyone. You can't have an emotional attachment to the sales process. Then you have I mentioned this one last because this is your snake, your salesman who is a snake, who will tell you anything and whatever to get the sale and do anything at all costs and all means to do that. You can tell these salesmen because they will never tell you one negative thing about their company. No baby negatives, nothing at all. Everything's positive. Usually. And you can usually pick them out just because no matter how hard they'll try to act real, you will be able to see they don't care. One thing you can do, tell them a detail about your life, or pay attention or make sure you tell them some details about your life to bring up later on in the conversation of the sales process. If they can't convey back to you anything that you told them about you, they don't care about you. They're just trying to get the sale, and they will do anything at all costs to get the sale. They're not trying to help you. A true salesman views a sale based on this. You're there to help them get what they need, not help you get what you need. If you focus on that, just as when you stop looking for something, you'll find it. Anytime you're looking for something, stop. Stop looking for it, and you'll find it. Those are your 4 types of salesmen. So, with that being said, if you own a business, if you can put together a team of true salesmen, or take maybe a salesman that's a seasoned salesman that knows it all, which is the hardest one to convert. You can't do anything with a snake. They're going to bite you every time. The seasoned salesman, sometimes you can explain to them you don't know everything, and they have to be willing to accept a little humility to get to the point they need to be to advance further in their sales knowledge and becoming better. And the emotional salesman, it's hard to, if somebody's emotional, they're emotional. That's their way they are. So it's not a lot you can do to change their character. They can improve, but they're always going to have those emotions attached to that. If you're confident that you're a good salesman, you will make sales. You will go through times where you do not. Then you will go through times where you will kill it and sell like everything. Just as you go through times where you don't sell anything. Those are your 4 types of salesmen. This will help you run a business and optimize your salesmen that you have and know how to deal with the team that you have, or who you need to replace with the true salesman. Because a team of true salesmen is the best team you can have, and will produce more, and will work together better as a team, and will be less work for you, because all they can do is be willing, and they will be willing to learn what you have to teach them, versus you having to take salesmen that you have to teach how to be teachable, if that makes sense. This is how to be the true salesman. Always be positive, no matter what. Smile. It comes natural after you do it. After a while, it's natural. You'll smile when you're not happy. Just smile. Okay? Look, life is a you-know-what. So, sales is life. Every decision, everything that we do, we control it. You don't have bad days. You give yourself bad days. Every day is a good day. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and that's all I got. Hope that was helpful. Share this with someone if you feel like this may help them in their business if they're an entrepreneur, because I believe only 5% of business owners in America today are successful. Once you've been in business for 7 years, you're considered successful. So keep selling.